Fear is the fire that forges you. Have you ever been paralyzed by fear? That suffocating terror that freezes your blood. The voice whispering, "You're worthless, you don't belong, you will fail." Fear isn't just common, it's part of being human. But what if your greatest strength doesn't lie in escaping fear, but in facing it head on? Sounds paradoxical, doesn't it? That the very thing that haunts you could become your greatest weapon. Yet here's the brutal truth. The moment you confront fear, something inside you shifts. Fear stops being your prison. It becomes your fuel. And at that moment, you realize the strength you've been searching for has always been within you, waiting for you to unleash it. Growth begins where comfort ends. We live in a world programmed to avoid fear. We are taught to stay safe, to stay small, to color inside the lines. But here's the hard truth. Growth doesn't happen there. It happens at the edge of the abyss, where comfort dies and fear reigns. We've been indoctrinated to believe that fear is the enemy, something dangerous to be avoided. But what if fear is actually the catalyst that forces your evolution? Through suffering, you are reborn. Think back, when life dragged you through hell, failure, illness, loss, catastrophic mistakes. What happened afterward? Did you stay the same? Or did you emerge tougher, wiser, more in tune with your true self? Maybe the very moments you wanted most to escape were actually the key to your transformation. Because here's the truth. Fear isn't your enemy. It's your most ruthless, most honest teacher. Walk toward your fear. Today, I dare you. See fear differently. Don't run from it. Walk straight into it. Understand the true nature of fear. We misunderstand fear. We think of it as weakness, as chains that bind us. But at its core, fear is a primal response, a biological mechanism hardwired into us to keep us alive. It's the feeling crawling up your spine when walking alone in the dark, the racing heart when you stand at a life-altering crossroads. Fear exists to keep you alive. But here's the revelation. Most of the fears we face today, fear of failure, of judgment, of stepping into the unknown, aren't about survival anymore. They're simply pushing you beyond the walls of comfort. And it's there, in that terrifying unknown, that true growth begins. Find your why, and fear will lose its grip. Nietzsche said, "He who has a why to live can bear almost any how." This is a profound truth. When you are deeply connected to your purpose, fear loses its power over you. You are no longer bound by it. You harness it. You use it as fuel to drive yourself forward. Fear is a signal you're about to evolve. Understand this. If you're feeling fear, it's a sign you are standing on the brink of something massive. You are about to shed your old skin. You are about to become something new. When you see fear this way, it stops being your prison. It becomes your freedom. How to transform fear into power. First, reframe fear. Don't see it as a warning to retreat. See it as a signal to advance. Next, embrace discomfort. Fear is uncomfortable, and it's supposed to be. That discomfort forces you to adapt, to learn, to evolve. If you're too comfortable, you're slowly dying. But in discomfort, in chaos, you are reborn. A small exercise, a giant leap. Try this. Identify one fear you've been avoiding. Maybe launching a business, maybe speaking your truth, maybe daring to step into the unknown. Now imagine confronting it. Imagine taking the first step. It will be uncomfortable, but that is exactly where your power lies. Write down the first action you can take. Commit to it. You don't need a giant leap, just a small step into darkness. Each confrontation shrinks fear and strengthens you. Fear is like a muscle. The more you confront it, the weaker it gets, the stronger you grow. Eventually, fear won't cage you anymore. It will propel you forward. Fear doesn't break you, it rebuilds you. Each time you face fear, you don't just survive. You evolve. You shed layers of doubt and insecurity. You step into a harder, sharper, stronger version of yourself. The one who walks through fear is the one who changes the world. The next time fear knocks, don't retreat. Open the door, step through. Because the moment you do, you stop being ruled by fear and start becoming who you were born to be.